Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today, I wanted to make a video about how much the upcoming car culture DLC in Grand Theft Auto Online is going to actually cost you realistically. Now, I've done one of these videos before for the Cayo Perico heist, and I was horribly wrong. I overestimated it by like $30 million, but this time I think that I've got the price just right. So because this is a car culture themed DLC, I think it is going to be obviously very vehicle heavy and very vehicle focused. So I think we can predict that there's going to be a lot of the cost coming from cars. Obviously, with pretty much every update, there's clothing that comes with it, and with this update, there is a good chance that we can actually get a new property as well. Now, I've done some research about 3 previous DLCs that have come out for Grand Theft Auto Online to try to realistically estimate how much this update is actually going to cost. So I'm going to break this down for you guys, starting off with the Diamond Casino Heist update. Now, I'm only going to be focusing on the vehicle cost for all of these updates because obviously clothing and stuff like that, it adds up, but it doesn't add up to much, maybe $1 million here and there, depending on the update, obviously. But I think mostly what you guys probably care about is the vehicles. I don't know how much you guys care about clothing and whatnot. Now, the Diamond Casino Heist was very vehicle heavy. There's obviously a lot of armored vehicles that came with that update. So with that being said, the Diamond Casino Heist cost $41,113,500 for all the vehicles included in the update without upgrades. So 41 mil is, that's a lot of money. It's definitely no slouch, that's for sure. Now, for a more realistic comparison for this update, I'm going to tell you guys about last summer's DLC cost for the cars only. Now, the Diamond Casino Heist update was a major update for GTA Online, whereas the summer updates usually aren't so major. Last summer's DLC, A Super Yacht Life, the vehicles in that update cost a grand total of $16,648,000 for all the vehicles with the last update without upgrades. So 16 million obviously is a lot less than 41 million, but I do think that because this update is going to be more focused on cars, it's probably going to cost a little bit more than that. I think we're going to get a few more vehicles than we got in the last update last summer. And finally, the Cayo Perico heist. All the vehicles included in that DLC cost a grand total of $23,991,250. Now that number is including every single upgrade for the submarine, just because I found it a lot simpler to just add it all together onto that. The submarine you can get by itself for $2.2 million, but that wouldn't be including the Sparrow, and it wouldn't be including the submarine that you can also put in Ikasaka. So these are our 3 numbers for all the DLC costs for just the vehicles from the Diamond Casino Heist, the Super Yacht Life DLC, and the Cayo Perico Heist update. Now for this update, I think I have a pretty good number in mind. This is going to be a smaller update. It's not going to be a title update for Grand Theft Auto like the Cayo Perico Heist or the Diamond Casino Heist update. Obviously, those were pretty major updates. It's going to be more similar to the Super Yacht Life DLC that we got last summer. However, I think because it is car culture themed, there is going to be a bit of a higher cost because I think we're going to get more vehicles in this DLC than we did in last summer's DLC. So basically, I think that this update is going to cost between $25 and $35 million in total. Now, you might think that's steep, and I would agree with you. I would tend to say that the number myself is probably going to be a little bit closer to like 27.5 million, maybe 30 million, rather than 35 million. But I believe that the cost of the update is going to be between 25 million and 35 million, simply because I think the volume of vehicles that we're going to get with this update is going to be pretty big. I'm estimating that there's going to be between 10 and 20 new vehicles added with this update. My number that I'm saying is going to be 18 new vehicles in this update. I think with that, obviously some of the supercars, the really high-end cars, are going to be, $2 million plus, as we've seen recently with, cars like the Krieger. They're getting, up to $3 million now. They're approaching it. I mean, they always have been, right, for a long time, but for a supercar, close to $3 million is kind of becoming the norm for GTA Online. So with that being said, I think we're going to get a couple, probably, 3-4 vehicles that are going to cost $2 million plus. We're going to get some that are going to cost, between $800,000 and $2 million. And we're probably going to get a couple that are going to be less than 800,000, probably only 1 or 2, I think. But I definitely think there's going to be a good price variation between the vehicles. And overall, I just don't think it's going to be a super expensive update. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Between 25 and $35 million for this update. I'm personally thinking 27.5 to $30 million is probably going to be, right around the mark. But who knows? I could be absolutely wrong. They could add a property with this DLC that, could cost a bunch of money, and we have no idea, right? So Anyway guys, if this helped you out, if you agree with my assumption for how much this is going to cost, let me know in the comments down below. If you found the video informative, if you think that I did a good job, leave a like. If not, dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.